band, I decided to bring the First Lady down here. We have just an extraordinary number of dedicated public servants who are here. If you will be patient with me, I want to make sure that all of them are acknowledged. First of all, you've got the governor of the great state of Louisiana, Bobby Jindal, is here. We have the outstanding mayor of New Orleans, Mitch Monroe. We have the better looking and younger senator from Louisiana, Marylander. Xavier, go ahead. We are very proud to have all of these terrific public servants here. It is wonderful to be back in New Orleans. And it is a great honor. It is a great honor. You can see me now? It is a great honor to be back at Xavier University. And it's just inspiring to spend time with people who've demonstrated what it means to persevere in the face of tragedy, to rebuild in the face of ruin. Grateful to Jade for her introduction and congratulate you on being crowned Miss Xavier. I hope everybody heard during the introduction, she was a junior at Ben Franklin High School 5 years ago when the storm came. And after Katrina, Ben Franklin High was terribly damaged by wind and water. Millions of dollars were needed to rebuild the school. Many feared it would take years to reopen, if it could be reopened at all. But something remarkable happened. Parents, teachers, students, volunteers, they all got to work making repairs. Donations came in from across New Orleans and around the world. And soon those silent and darkened corridors were bright, and they were filled with the sounds of young men and women, including Jade, who were going back to class. And then Jade committed to Xavier, a university that likewise refused to succumb to despair. So Jade, like so many students here at this university, embodied hope. That sense of hope in difficult times. That's what I came to talk about today. It's been 5 years since Katrina ravaged the Gulf Coast. There's no need to dwell on what you experienced and what the world witnessed. We all remember it keenly. water pouring through broken levees, mothers holding their children above the water line, people stranded on rooftops begging for help, and bodies lying in the streets of the great American city. It was a natural disaster, but also a man-made catastrophe. A shameful breakdown in government that left countless men and women and children abandoned and alone. Shortly after the storm, I came down to Houston to spend time with some of the folks who had taken shelter there. And I'll never forget what one woman told me. She said, "We had nothing before the hurricane. And now we've got less than nothing." In the years that followed, New Orleans could have remained a symbol of destruction and decay, of the storm that came and the inadequate response that followed. It was not hard to imagine a day when we tell our children that a once vibrant, wonderful city had been laid low by indifference and neglect. That's not what happened. It's not what happened at Ben Franklin. It's not what happened here at Xavier. It's not what happened across New Orleans and across the Gulf Coast. Instead, this city has become a symbol of resilience and of community and of the fundamental responsibility that we have to one another. We see that here at Xavier. Less than a month after the storm struck, amidst debris and flood-damaged buildings, President Francis promised that this university would reopen in a matter of months. Some said he was crazy. Some said it couldn't happen. But they didn't count on what happens when one force of nature meets another. And by January, 4 months later, class was in session. Less than a year after the storm, I had the privilege of delivering a commencement address to the largest graduating class in Xavier's history. That is a symbol of what New Orleans is all about. We see New Orleans in the efforts of Jocelyn Heights, who's here today.